What's up, everybody? This is the Ring Report. Yo, we're back with another hot episode, another hot take. We are in the building. It may look a little different on your screen this time because guess what? It's a surprise. We are in the same room today, y'all. We are in the same room. We're excited about it. We're not in Georgia. We're not in Jersey. We're in Newport News, Virginia, holding it down. I got my cousins with me. This is the best WWE podcast. I am the best moderator on any WWE podcast. I'm with my cousins. Carrie, what's up?
What up, though?
Tell the people how they can follow us and all that good stuff.
Yes, if you haven't already. Shout out to our day ones. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check us out on all our platforms. We are the Ring Report podcast on all platforms except for TikTok, where we are
TRRP005.
What up, though? Make sure you check out our website where we are WWE shop affiliates. Spend some, give us a little some. We appreciate you. We are on our way to 5K. Let's do it. What up, though?
Well, since he already made his appearance with his voice, it's Mr. Put Your Shoes On. Oh, Doswell, what's going on? You ready?
Do it.
I'm happy. We in the same building. Everybody, the conversation can flow more freely. Let's do it. Let's see how this rolls.
Yes.
Y'all, and look who I got sitting beside me. Come on. It's old great bearded one. Come on. What's up, man? We in here.
Hey, we definitely in here.
We in here.
We all took great lengths to get here, but you know what?
Okay.
We're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna have a good time. You'll probably enjoy this one.
Yes, I'm excited
For
about
sure.
it.
Y'all, and so today, look, we don't have a script. This is us today. We want to talk. We're gonna have conversation
Freely.
And before we get into the WWE content, listen, we did a photo shoot this week, y'all. Come on, yes. We did a photo shoot. Shout out to Luce, the owner and creator of C Sharp Music Media. Shout out to him for coming through and putting it down. We already posted something, right? We already posted something.
Check out the social medias. You'll see him giving out his information where he can be reached. If you like the photos, shoot the photos. Tap in with him and book you an appointment and get your photos.
Come on now.
We rock these shirts. Look, I wore this yesterday,
Uh-oh.
but I only wore it for a couple hours, so I threw it on today.
I got on something different today.
She got on the Andre the Giant.
Come on.
She rocking Andre today, but she
Yes.
had on the Ring Report.
I
You
did.
can see it in the photo.
I did.
Hey, I'm gonna shout out my boy George from down in Manalapan. Kind of came through last minute for me. I appreciate
I
you,
like
my guy.
that.
He's shouting out people. We shouting out the guy at Patrick Curry Mall. I don't know you.
You too.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Don't know you.
Thank you. I don't know you. But also, too, we in here in a secluded area. Don't nobody know where we are. But
Secret society.
Shout out to one of my best friends, Brandon Guafney. He is here. Come on. He the one came and helped us put this on. We shout you out. Thank you for hanging out. He in the back. We probably going to put him in here.
Producer for today.
Yeah. He a fellow ball head. So I'm going to have him come through here with us. But y'all, like I said, we have a photo shoot. We have fun. Thank you seeing you. Y'all didn't know we was out there, but we appreciate you. Thank you seeing you for the backdrop. We appreciate you.
Yes,
I could have
nice out
sworn
there.
he had clearance, though.
Clearance. Seeing you,
For real, I hadn't been there in like
Yes.
15 years. So when I came, I was like, oh, it was just one building
Man,
when I got there.
It was
But now
over
like
a day. It was over 20 for me.
It was
Man,
a whole campus.
If you were from Newport News, Christopher Newport only had 3 buildings when I was young. Now they have a whole
campus.
Ward Boulevard.
Right,
Yes.
whole campus.
Whole campus.
I'm like,
So I thought it was just me because I was like, I never thought this school was that big.
They
No,
tore
it
down
wasn't.
SunTrust, if I'm not mistaken.
It's on the back,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, they tore down SunTrust and the bowling alley.
Yeah.
I don't even
Not the
remember
bowling
that.
I forgot about
The bowling alley. Hollywood Lanes.
Yes.
Yo, that must have been a long time ago.
A long
I ain't
time
never heard
He
that.
never heard of Hollywood Lanes.
Hollywood Lanes.
Yes. But seeing you taking over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they win a championship or something?
So now they didn't win a championship this year, but
Somebody gave him some
several years ago, there's some money in seeing you now.
Okay.
But maybe 2 or 3 years ago, they won basketball team won a national championship.
Oh, okay. Division 3.
Division 3 won it.
Division 9.
No, they don't do
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
I never
Because
heard
I know about Division III sports. I played Division III
I'm
sports.
sorry. Okay.
Y'all not
My
gonna.
bad.
I went to a national
We
championship.
went to a national. We didn't win it.
But I was
Football.
there.
We was there.
He was
We
there.
played Mount Union.
Yeah.
They
Who?
beat us by 3 points.
Who?
Mount Union.
Mount Union.
Who are
They
they?
in Ohio.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
hey,
The
I seen.
Purple- the
Okay,
Purple
okay.
Raiders.
I seen
I'm
the
sorry.
game. You know. Hey, but you know what?
we're
This is how you know my cousin was going to be a star. He may not have been in the game, but he knew to stand close enough to the coach when he get a shot at him. I see that number 26. I was like, yeah, that's the dude. Hey, yeah.
All I had to do is look my way.
B, get in.
Yeah, check in. That's it.
game time.
Huh? Game time. But y'all, again, it's so great to be in the same
Yes.
vicinity with each other, right?
Yes.
And you know this.
Yes.
Yo.
So listen. So a couple things just happened this week. We're gonna start this off. Man, we saw the news today, and WWE fans and affiliates and everybody, we upset because the treasure. Come on,
Yes.
the man himself,
Man, myth,
Ron
and legend.
Cena.
The 24/7,
Ron Cena.
365.
I 85.
They said they were not renewing his contract, so they're gonna release him.
Somebody he ain't do
Hey,
nothing
look,
wrong.
I'm not even gonna put that on Triple H. TKO, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That man was selling more merch than John Cena, and this is what you do.
And he was selling
You
his
got,
own.
you got the numbers on that?
Oh, it's up there. Google him.
Uh-uh.
Google
Check
him.
check on.
Hey,
I got
Check
you.
that.
Hey,
Check
listen.
that.
Hey,
Check that. Because
Y'all see-
that's why everybody's up in the uproar. Because this is the most boneheaded move that has been made in the past
Somebody
6
making
months.
moves for like.
They brung a
Bringing
few
up new
up
talent.
from NXT, yeah, so they were making room.
He's in the middle of a storyline.
Literally.
for real.
They
I mean-
might do him. They might do him like Braun and give him, one of them comeback every
Where's his legacy contract?
few events.
Bruh.
If
but
you
like
can
this-
give a legacy contract to someone like a Mickey James or like someone like that, you can give a legacy contract to
Hey,
Ron.
bruh, this
Cena.
our truth we talking about here.
If he ain't in the Hall of Fame next year, I'm riding.
Hey, come on.
Not
you
right.
said, you said next year.
Next year, James.
The Hall of Fame this year over.
Like,
We
good
can't
Lord.
run back the Hall of Fame from this year. We can't do it.
You
I
said
ain't even
automatic
gonna hold
next
you.
year.
I got the Ron Cena's t-shirt in my cart at Fanatics.
I can't.
Still order
You
it.
ain't got that.
I'm about to.
Still
You
order
better
it.
hurry up.
Oh no, they'll still sell it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll do
Because they want their money.
I just think
But
that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
order it off of our website because we're shop affiliate. I'm gonna get that piece.
Yeah. Your shop affiliates. Order from our website.
Give us a little something.
We need the manions. We need the
Give us
manions.
a little something.
Yes.
I think we got Stone Cold Blood shirt up there.
Is it?
Stone
Yes.
Cold's blood shirt.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta check that.
Okay.
I gotta check
Yeah.
that.
Y'all people, matter of fact, our producer, herself, check her shirt out.
And let me hit it with the.
Look
You
at
know,
that.
okay,
Look at the brain buster herself.
She
She got the Andre the Giant.
Come on, you know that's my dude.
This
Hit it
when
with
he
the
was.
DX
This
point.
when he was a face.
This is my dude.
This was face Andre
Yeah, that's my dude right there. Yeah.
before he started gaining that weight.
I had
And had that black one the leotard.
I remember I had this shirt on one day at like a gas station, and this white, I'm about to say white guy, this guy, sorry, he walked past me. He's like, "Nice shirt." Like, yeah, you didn't know I knew who this person was. I know who this person is. Come on now, this is Dre. What are you talking about, sir?
Yeah. So real quick, everybody, just give me your one R-Truth moment that you
Yo,
love. I need. Give me one.
when the Judgment Day was in the ring and Damian Priest was champ, Rhea Ripley was champ, and he was like, "All rise for the Judgment Day," and he comes with his belt, like, and he's like,
In
"I
the
want the
middle
tag
with
team champ
Yes.
back
In
to
the
the
middle.
Judgment Day." That and him saying that no one liked JD. And he needed to get out. He needed to be kicked out.
They literally had a match for that. And he
Yes,
wasn't even in.
and he
wasn't even in
lost,
the-
and JD lost, and he
Right.
said, "Loser leaves Judgment Day, so you can be gone."
Crazy. Craziness.
Don't want to go yet.
You don't want to go yet?
Nope.
Stone, what you got?
Seriously, it wasn't a funny moment, but the night him and the Miz took over that Hell in a Cell
I can
and locked themselves in, and Triple H got so mad, he bust through the cops and stole off. That was the funniest joke. They were supposed to be serious, but it was funny the way they did it. I'm not even
R-Truth is
gonna
funny,
lie.
man.
R-Truth is national
I
treasure.
got
I've
two.
been saying
I
it.
got two. What's yours?
when he was talking about being in the, I think it was
Oh man,
was it the
Royal
Royal
Rumble?
Rumble,
Yes.
and he was in there with Brock Lesnar,
Mhm.
and he's talking trash.
Just because you big.
And he was like, "Yeah,
Big.
Paul Heyman."
Bruh, something's wrong
He was
with
like, "Yeah, Paul Heyman," and Paul Heyman's like,
I'm not even
"Not even in the match." It's Brock Lesnar. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, he said this.
I am officially
he said,
undeclared
this
myself.
would be the first time
Yes.
somebody undeclared.
No, I'm good.
But you know what? The latest one was one of the funniest
Wait,
ones to me.
was that-
He was like, "Is this your son?"
Oh yeah,
Big Bone. He
both
said,
of y'all,
"Yeah,
both of y'all, God, both of y'all big folks.
He said he was
He
husky.
Y'all
said, "Do
big
you mind if I
bone.
take your husky son to the ring and teach him a lesson?" God dang, y'all big bones. I was like,
Man.
He
what?
called him husky.
He called him
When
husky.
he kept calling DIY DX, he called Tommaso Triple H.
Yes.
To sour.
No, and then
When he said Tozawa
What's
yeeted on himself.
oh yeah, and then I think it was in the Royal Rumble or was they having a battle royal? This boy runs to the ring, looks up under the ring, brings out the ladder, climbs up the ladder, and reaches for the money in the bank, and it was not there.
This is the Rumble, my boy.
Wait,
Hey,
what about
the
when he came?
crowd hollered.
You must be talking about when he came down on the Royal Rumble and tried to tag in from off of Dom Mysterio.
Oh no! Oh my God! I know.
The hot tag with
No.
Dom Mysterio. Because
Yes.
Dom is stupid for doing
Yeah,
that.
and he did it.
And
And
he tagged him.
but Dom dove
Yes.
for it.
Yes. I was
Like
like,
he
Dom
tagged
is
him.
stupid for doing that too.
He
Like,
tagged
I
him.
got. Which one was that? With the Joker
I'm trying to get a-
counted? Like he was the ref. Who
Yes.
was wrestling
Carmelo
Carmelo?
Hayes.
Yeah. Oh, that. And when he came down to the women's Royal Rumble, where
Yes.
the fellas at?
Yes.
Hey, R-Truth, listen, you are a national treasure. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find some work somewhere, man.
Hey man,
We're
let
gonna
us
miss you.
know. I'm
Yeah,
watching.
we're gonna miss you in the WWE. I hope they bring you back in some kind of way
Yes,
because
that would be the only way I watch AEW.
You
Is
know-
if he's in it, I got to
You
just
going
to
to
see.
AEW?
Just no, I'm not going to AEW.
We
I'm
gonna
going to
watch.
watch him in AEW.
like, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
How long has he been around?
Like 20,
Since
20 years.
the Attitude Era.
Y'all know R-Truth.
Like 20
kids
plus?
quick.
Y'all know R-Truth. He was a champion
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
another in TNA.
NWA Heavyweight
NWA.
Yeah,
Champion.
in NWA. Yeah, so he was. So this was.
And how many times did he won the 24/7?
225.
No.
Y'all better put some respect on him, man.
Right. He won that joint 27. I think it said 27 or 34.
Oh my God!
No,
He said he.
it was
wait,
over. It was way over that.
Remember when he beat Jinder? I think it was Jinder Mahal on the airplane.
Yes.
He said, "Now they can call me the Intercontinental Champion."
Nah. The highlight was when he caught Drake Maverick in the hotel room on his honeymoon.
Oh yeah,
Caught him slipping.
that joke was crazy.
I can't.
He got his baby back.
But then, also great moment when you and Miz won the tag team championships. That was at WrestleMania, wasn't it?
WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah.
WrestleMania. That was a great moment.
That was a ladder match. Well,
Yeah.
That was the ladder match where.
Yeah, they went up and got it
Mhm.
because A-Town Down won the one, and then they won the other one.
That man R-Truth said he got acrophobia, y'all.
Ain't nobody
I
bring up little Jimmy.
can't. And I don't need to.
Hey, the crazy. Somebody said Little Jimmy is Jimmy Uso. Growing up.
See, put your shoes on. put your shoes on for real.
Man, so again, R-Truth, listen, we miss you, my guy.
Already.
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 I miss you already. So look, all the tributes already that came out, that's not going to be as funny. I guess Solo Sikoa going to take over the funny being the phoniest now.
No, I think it's Jimmy.
Nah, hey, Solo funny.
Is it?
Yes. Like, I need y'all to pay attention to the stuff he been doing.
Yeah, Solo is funny.
Like, y'all pay attention to the
Solo
stuff
is
he
funny.
been, man, just number one, the way he tried to copy Jacob with the yada I mean.
Yada
And then when Jacob was like, I love you, so he was like, hey, he ain't said that in 6 months.
Solo is
On
funny.
a real note, though, Dwayne called what was going to happen.
As far as him
The
costing
Money
him
in the
that.
Bank
Yeah.
qualifying.
Yeah. The writing's on the wall. We know it's coming.
Yeah.
As far as, Solo turning on him or, whatever.
He gotta
I
know
think it's
it's
about
coming.
to, because he
Yeah.
just told Solo, I don't need your help. for
But he
the
got,
last
but he
time.
got to.
He been telling him that for
Yeah.
a few weeks now.
He
Wow.
got to, so Jacob can join Roman.
Oh, is that what you think is going to happen?
I do. It's
Because I honestly
it's
believe
this
Jimmy
close.
stopped JC and Solo from doing something ignorant. When he pulled JC off the ring, I really think he stopped them from taking it like they were teasing it right then.
Okay.
Because Jacob was looking at JC like, who you talking to? Because when Solo was saying, do one more moonsault, do one more moonsault, JC jumped on the ring. You heard him? Get up there. Do a moonsault.
Yeah, JC. Wow.
Oh.
Again, JC, you just got here.
Play. Know
You
your
barely
role.
go here. You
Like, you
barely
just
go
Know
here.
your role.
You just
Play.
got here.
You
Chill
barely
out, bro.
go here.
We got a rock reference there. Huh?
Know
Know
your
your
role.
role.
No, and
Your
shut
role, know it.
and
Your
shut your mouth.
Shut it.
Shut your mouth.
Come
Like,
on,
you tripping.
Play.
Throw something else in there.
You just
Yeah,
got here.
because Solo did grab JC off Jimmy and
Yeah.
on
Okay.
SmackDown.
Okay.
Grabbed him, told him don't do it.
Okay.
He did. He was like, what are you doing?
He trying to get him back.
We trying to get him to come home.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We want him to come home.
It's coming.
End of the day, I think Solo getting ready to do something real underhandedly and dastardly.
So do we think that's Money in the Bank, or are we thinking that's
Nah, because
they
he
gonna-
focusing on him grabbing that money in the bank.
Okay, gotcha.
What is the next big match Jacob is being scheduled for? Has it been announced?
SummerSlam.
Anybody said anything?
Dang, that's awesome.
Y'all think they're gonna wait for SummerSlam? It's June.
Nah,
No,
we
I
still
think
got
so.
we still got
Money-
Crown Jewel.
Nah, Money in the Bank got to happen because right now, y'all already know why I'm mad about Money in the Bank.
Money Bank's this Saturday.
Yes, coming
My
up.
goodness, we missed it by a
And
week.
so was
So we
World
do need to
Collide.
do our prediction on that.
World Collide at 4, Money in the Bank at 7.
But again, we talk about Money in the Bank. Y'all this match that they just threw out there. Cody Rhodes,
Child.
Jey Uso,
Child.
Logan, and John Cena.
Well, why?
And we got 2 champions in a tag match. Ain't no championship
All
belt
right.
on the line.
For real.
Why?
I'm still confused why the U.S. champions were in the Money in the Bank qualifier matches. That's Zelina Vega and that's Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Like, why are y'all even like? If y'all didn't fire the 5011
The 50-11.
the 5011 talent that you fired the other day, that could have been some people in there.
Man, I
Four.
can't get over that, fam.
Yeah,
Like-
they're furloughing people for
So I'm
what?
confused. Like, so now you got Jacob and Zelina Vega in Money in the Bank qualifiers. So let's just say for its and giggles, they won.
That brings me
Would they
back
about
to
to
there's
cash
a
in on
laundry
her?
list of people they could have got rid of
Well-
other than R-Truth.
But you know, Jacob didn't have to qualify. Did he have to
Right.
qualify?
No, he was just in the match.
He was in the match.
But he didn't
But
win.
why is he even in the match?
I think
Why
that's
not?
that's their storytelling because you know what, it's going knowing that Solo was going to do what
Right.
he did to him to cost him the match.
Right.
Now he gonna be feeling some type of way. So I mean that's the only reason I can see you put him in a match if he's not gonna win. It's good. Well, he's not gonna win because of this.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. It's silly. So why is Zelina Vega in a
Uh-huh.
qualifier match?
Here's the thing.
She's not gonna
If
win.
And did she lose?
Yeah.
So what was the purpose?
What's silly is silly because we're still talking about what should probably be the main event in Money in the Bank. Well, there was no build up.
It just showed up. Match.
Like you get a match, you get a match.
Hold on now. The same thing happened when Roman came back.
Well,
This Roman
that
Reigns
too.
we're talking about. Dog. What? No, wait a minute.
Hold
Wait a minute.
up.
Wait.
What'd he do? Okay.
That
do?
is a bias.
No, what'd he do?
Okay, so when did Roman come back?
SummerSlam last year. You talking about from WrestleMania? He came back SummerSlam
Right,
and beat up on Solo.
and left up out of there.
Right.
Next time you saw Roman,
was,
it was him and Cody against the Bloodline.
No, that won't the next time because they built up to it though.
No,
That's-
sir.
yes, they did. They had a whole little that vignette.
Yeah.
They did. They
when
met
they
in
met in the
November.
Georgia Dome.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
This ain't. We ain't had none of that yet. We ain't had no build up.
They
We
just
ain't
showed
had,
up.
They just showed up.
Match.
Who came back?
Okay,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. The music hit. Dun-dun-dun. He
So-
came out.
so
Grabbed the microphone.
let's rewind.
I'm sorry.
Match.
Let's rewind.
Okay.
Okay, so when Roman came back, you wanted him to do what? If he didn't attack Solo, what was y'all aiming for? What was your original thought? He was coming for Cody.
No, but
He was coming for his title back.
My original
So
thought
now
was
Cody
he
is
was
pulling
gonna
that
beat
same
Solo.
move.
That was my original thought. He was going to be Solo.
Because he was
Okay.
wild.
Because Solo was talking junk, and he needed
He
a
was
whooping.
saying he was
Right.
the tribal chief.
That was-
he
He
needed
was
a
saying he was the tribal chief.
So, all right. If that was your thought, other people's thought was when he was walking down in that ring, you didn't know who
He was going.
he was about to spear
And
in
again, he could
Superman
have beat both
flesh.
of them up, really. I mean,
He
at the end
could
of the
have.
day.
Listen, if they both could have got it.
Right.
They both could have got it.
But
They
go ahead.
Well,
both
and
could have
then
got it, but you were debating which one he was going to go for.
So he went for Solo, but he was still low key looking at
He
Cody
looked at Cody like,
I ain't forget about you.
"You're on the list, player." So now Cody come back.
You're on the list.
You ain't seen Cody. You ain't seen Cody since WrestleMania, which is why the statement he made on that promo on Friday before he brung Jay down. He said it was his fault. He hesitated, but he said, "John, let me say this now in front of everybody. I will never hesitate again."
John need an Alabama Slam in a ladder. I think that needs to happen. That needs to happen. That's a
He need to hustle, loyalty, and respect.
right,
Beating
but what
Side
what
note, shout out to KO, man. Good luck on the surgery and the
But-
recovery.
But what
Hurry up and come
I'm
back.
saying is, and Kerry keeps saying it, but you get a match, like you match, and you get a match in 2 weeks, like literally.
You want one?
You
You get a match.
I see you got a partner. They don't even know each other. Logan Paul, John Cena don't even know each other.
They don't even like each other.
Yeah, they almost got an
You
argument
know what I'm
Friday.
saying? Like, what? They don't even know each other. Now they got a match. You done forced John Cena like you done forced me in a match.
No, if you remember what John Cena said after WrestleMania on the Pat McAfee show,
Yeah.
he put over Logan Paul.
Okay,
really,
for those who
really
didn't
hard.
see stuff like that, let's just talk about like the average person that maybe didn't watch the Pat McAfee show or the after.
That's why
Wow.
they need to watch our show because they don't know.
You better watch.
Yeah,
Like I was saying.
I'm just saying for context purposes, it just seemed like Cody ran out of there. We don't know what he did backstage.
He just showed up.
Just showed up
Right.
and it was like we gonna be in a PLE in 2 weeks. I got a partner. I got my guy.
And I got my brother here. You got a guy. I got my brother.
And don't get me wrong, they were tag team champions together.
It seems smart,
I will give you that.
It seems smart though.
I mean,
Does it?
listen.
Yeah, look at the event. It's money in the bank.
Now
Oh,
we got to watch it for real.
John Cena got Logan Paul's backup if somebody tried to cash in on John.
Here's the thing.
Cody Rhodes backing up Jay if somebody tried to cash in on Jay. It's smart.
They do their little thing, and then Cody's lifting up the belt at the end. I'm like, what are you doing that for, sir?
Get
Foreshadowing.
it right,
Because
SummerSlam.
it's foreshadowing, but we're talking about Money in the Bank.
right.
It's a tag team.
Tag team.
So that's my point. It's a tag team. What are you holding that belt up, sir? Go. Sit
It's
down.
gonna happen.
Nah, they could do title.
Go to bed. Go to bed, sir.
Who gonna do title for title?
If John and Jay want to put their titles up, whoever, it's been done before.
That's some WCW mess.
No, I think it's been done in WWE.
Hey,
Yes.
well, listen. We talking
What
about
was that?
Who did that?
What was the joint when CM Punk got put out? What was it? The
Yeah,
Scramble Championship Scramble.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it was a championship scramble.
That does not make
Trust me.
Okay. That sounds like some
We
WCW.
gonna,
So we talking-
Okay, we're gonna
get
do
out
it.
of
We're
here,
gonna
I'll
do
show
it.
you. I'll
Right.
show you.
So we talking about
I'll show you.
championships, right? I saw somewhere where they said I ain't even get
I'm
it out.
sorry.
I ain't even get it out.
Man.
I'm being serious.
I'm sorry.
Hey, listen.
I'm sorry.
I can't cut it off. I get up and walk away. You ain't got to say what I think you
No,
said.
I'm not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I started laughing because
I'm being serious right
You
now.
better not say it.
All right.
You bet not. You bet not.
You
Well,
got
I
it.
saw somewhere though where they said, "Come on, man."
I'm sorry. Okay.
So I saw somewhere where they said Gunther's reign.
Okay. I thought you were talking about
See?
something else.
No.
You talking about Curly.
No.
There you go.
He next. Though.
Okay.
Y'all gotta let me walk into it.
Okay. I'm jumping ahead.
Yeah,
My
y'all
bad.
let me walk into it.
I'm sorry.
Have an
Hey.
But he,
My
there-
bad. Go ahead.
they said Gunther's reign was lackluster. Now that we see Jay with the belt,
Ooh.
Wow.
I've
I'll
seen
say this. I think Gunther's IC reign was way better.
Yeah, no,
Than
we-
this.
we talk about that all the time. His intercontinental reign, 666 days,
Which is a
bad-
which is a bad number in the first place. That's probably why he's been having bad luck.
Yeah.
I just don't think he resonates with. I like him.
They should
I
let him
like
win
him.
one more day.
Don't get me
Had
wrong.
that belt one more day.
I just don't think he resonates with the
Or let him
crowd.
lose that joint a day
Well, let
early.
me-
That's true. That's true.
with the people.
Do
I
you
just
think
don't.
his brain could have been lackluster due to, no, because Big J's fighting. Say, they was
All right,
doing-
so let's look at his defenses. If this is the case that they are presenting,
who did he fight?
he won it off of Damian Priest,
Yeah.
which
Yes,
Finn
he did.
Balor helped
Okay.
in that one. Damian came back for the rematch. Finn Balor helped again.
Mhm.
Who did he face after Damian Priest? It was Seth Rollins, wasn't it?
Okay.
Was it Randy Orton?
Oh, yeah, he did
just
fight
the right-
Randy.
He did fight
Yeah.
Randy Orton
Yeah.
because
He
Randy
beat
Orton got
Randy,
the
yeah,
rematch
yeah.
because Randy thought he got
Because he
cheated.
rolled up Randy.
Because
His
Damian
shoulder-
Priest messed
his
up
shoulder
the match.
was up.
Because Damian Priest messed up. So,
Damian Priest always is something.
because one day in a triple threat, am I not? Is that not that match?
No,
No.
it was a match.
That was 1-on-1.
Was in was that overseas or that was one of the matches, and his shoulder was up.
Yeah, that was 1-on-1.
Was that overseas? Was that
It was.
Saudi
It was.
Arabia? Right?
Okay.
Matter of
He
fact, it was
faced,
the castle joint.
Yeah.
Didn't he face Cody for the Crown Jewel Championship?
And lost.
Yes,
Yes,
and lost.
he lost.
Yep.
So I thought he had fought Randy Orton.
He did fight Randy.
Okay.
By himself. It was 1-on-1.
And lost.
Yes.
And
No, he
Randy
won.
Orton lost. Okay.
Because then Randy, they was trying to figure out when they was going to do the rematch. Because he didn't get that rematch. Because he rolled up Randy's, and they counted 1, 2, 3. But they went back to the footage to show Randy's shoulder was up.
Right. So he got the rematch.
Yeah, he got the rematch and didn't win.
And did not.
Right. And
Two
did not win.
scraps against Jay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who was he fighting when Goldberg was on the sideline?
Why'd you say
Yeah,
his
that
name?
I ain't have no choice because I don't
Because
remember.
you're trying to
who was
remember.
fighting.
Yeah. Now that.
So to tell you the truth, if I can't remember your opponent,
Then it really didn't.
That's
make
what I'm
no-
saying.
They got a case.
So
We gotta
maybe
be
That's what
careful.
I was saying. I was over here
So,
tripping
but
like.
for real,
So maybe his booking was lackluster.
Mine was about what I was about
Who
to
was his
ask.
agent?
Man, look,
Who was his agent?
let's keep this
Dean
real
Malenko.
smooth. Yeah, Dean Malenko is his agent.
I was only being funny. Is that really who it is?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, like, I was.
I
just
think
joking.
Dean is in.
I was about to say, that explains it.
I think Dean is over there with the cons. But
My question is he really main eventer? Is he? Oh,
Yeah.
Is he? You think so?
yeah,
No, we ain't talking NXT. We ain't talking about UK NXT.
I'm talking about
he's a main eventer.
He was a main eventer back. No, he was a main eventer back then when he was.
So he's up there with Cody, Roman,
Negative.
CM Punk,
I don't think so.
Seth Rollins. He's up there with them.
if he's not, he's a tier under it.
So then he's not.
So he's the Intercontinental Champion.
No,
Whoa.
and I
I'm
say that with some emphasis.
All right,
Apparently.
who's on his level then? If we got those wrestlers and you got Gunther, who's there with him, or is he by himself?
Gunther is in the same range with Damian Priest.
Shut up.
Okay.
Don't laugh.
So Damian Priest is main event.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that puts him on the same tier with Drew McIntyre.
I say Drew McIntyre
Pretty
is more
much.
main event than
He's not going to be up there with Roman, Seth, all of them because they have solidified themselves.
Well, that's not main event then.
But Gunther came in with the group. Damian Priest,
Right.
Finn Balor. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's in that range.
So
And
So
they
is that
are
like
next
junior main
up.
event?
No, well, you know what? You know what? You can't move the goalpost.
They on deck.
So
I get it.
So yeah. So
They on deck.
They owned it.
How old
They owned it.
How old is Gunther? How old is Gunther?
Kicking
I
somebody
think
up.
he's in his early 30s.
Early 30s?
Yeah, late 20s, early 30s. He's one of
I
he's.
just don't think they on that same level.
Here's my thing. I think Gunther's reign would have been better if they just would have let him loose.
Walter. As you talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they would have let him loose, it would have been more memorable.
On who though?
who's there?
I mean, you remember the match with Jimmy?
That's Jimmy. That's Jimmy.
Now, what if that was the whole time he was champion?
That's Jimmy though.
But my whole thing is.
But he could have mauled everybody else.
But
Yes, but I'm
that's the
saying,
thing.
is he doing that against Seth Rollins? Is he doing that against Cody?
Put him
Is
in
he
there, let's
doing-
find out.
But that's my point. It's not happening. It's going. Is he's
Let's
doing that
find
against
out.
people like Jimmy?
I want to see
Who's up?
if he gonna chop Jacob Fatu and he dropped.
But
Something
him
like the different.
I'm just.
I love you
So again, it's all about the booking. It's about
Yeah.
putting people in the right places and things of that nature. Because There's so many wrestlers we could talk about today that should be mauling people.
Hey, wait, so many wrestlers that we can talk about from yesterday that should have been mauling people.
Come on, y'all know who I'm gonna say. Y'all,
I mean, if the Big Show, there's no
There
way
it
the
is.
Big Show should have lost the match.
There he is.
No way.
There he is. Shouldn't have.
That Joe weighed 500 pounds. Who's supposed to
For
pin?
real, he should
Braun
have never.
Strowman should have mauled people.
That's what I was gonna say. He was on my list.
Yeah.
There's no way Braun Strowman should ever have got pinned cleanly.
The fact that they are on Netflix and they have no restrictions, like they had
They can
on
let
live
loose.
TV,
They can let loose.
they should have let him loose.
Mhm.
But it's still you got that choker. You know, you got that governor.
Yo, dude.
Y'all know what I
some
wish.
blood off of the dude.
I wish Netflix was around
nasty.
when Stone Cold was.
Baby.
Oh my God.
Baby, that'd have been a whole nother situation.
Yeah, go game time.
You thump your Bible. And you talk about your souls. Well,
So we haven't-
in 316.
So we haven't really talked about the women's division. So the women's division is
That was funny.
heating up a little bit. But Bianca came back. They was in her hometown,
Knoxville.
and they were in their peach. You don't want me to say it was peach. I'm sorry. It was
You
warm.
just
It was Tennessee.
you just don't want that volunteer love. Do you?
I know. So they were in. So her and Montez were matching. Matter of fact, happy birthday, Montez. He just turned 35, I think. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Yeah, and,
birthday to you.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Happy birthday. No, like, see, this how we can.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday to him. And so the storyline continues to pick up.
We on the right side.
Naomi is a stalker now.
Yeah.
I knew that's where it was going.
She didn't went and showed up at her parents' house.
Lord.
Sat in there and looked at the photo out.
Man.
Like the one on the table. Hey yo.
You bugging.
Hey. Oh, hey, you tripping.
You thought Jade
Hey,
whooped
look.
your head.
Right. Exactly
You
what she
thought
said.
Jade whooped your
She
head.
said,
I
if
whooped
you
your-
ever.
Hey, look. The moment that you said you're gonna put
Oh, my
her in the wheelchair next to her mama,
My Lord. Put your shoes on.
you know what I'm saying? Straight
Is
like
that what
that.
she told
Yeah,
you?
that's what she told her.
Oh, wow.
Naomi told her, you know what, Bianca, you could be in a wheelchair next to your mama. And they panned to her mama on
She
the
probably
on,
was like,
in the wheelchair.
She
Her mom was in a wheelchair.
Yes.
They paying to her mama.
Yo, her mom was
Hey,
the first time her
WWE,
mom.
You're petty. That
The
is petty.
first time her mom ever showed up at an event, you gonna use her in a promo. It's
Wow.
just been her dad this whole time.
I bet they was hyped to be in that storyline.
Yeah.
Because
They
the
were.
father be looking like he wanted to
Yeah.
get into it anyway. So he was like,
Hey,
he was in that camera like,
but you notice every time Jade show up, she be like, look like they be sizing each other up. Or,
boy.
No, I really think when they looked at each other Friday, it was okay. So yeah, you're just as much as a victim as I am. You understand what I'm saying? Like type thing.
Wow.
Speaking of Jade, though, that's funny. See, on Twitter, they were talking about our troops' release. And so, I'm going to call her name. Naomi says on
Not Trinity.
that Trinity.
It's
Naomi says on Twitter, I hate this. And then Jade responds, she says, I almost hate this as much as I hate you. I said, what is happening?
K-Dave, boy. K-Dave, boy.
They are still.
Yo,
they are
Naomi
still
will
rolling.
stay.
K-Fade.
Naomi
Yeah.
is going to stay in K-Fade.
Yeah.
K-Fade.
Naomi
Yo,
stayed in kayfabe at,
She is
at
the queen of
Natalia's
kayfabe.
birthday
Yes.
party on the boat.
Yes.
She didn't. They didn't want no pictures with her and Bianca together,
She's blurring them out.
blurring them out.
No, when Jade first whooped up on her, and she had an event to go to, and she had her neck bracelet, and it was
Yeah.
bedazzled.
Bedazzled
It was
necklace.
bedazzled.
Yeah, she
Like,
She's
yo,
in-
you was
she's in
really
it.
taking us to another level.
And now she's stalking people in
I
the
love
in the
it.
locker room.
I love it.
They real crazy.
I love it.
She just and then she qualified for Money in the Bank.
so
Yes.
her stalking has been successful, sir.
she's looking like
and she already
she's
told
talking like
and
Michael
she-
Myers.
She already told Tiffy,
Yeah.
I'm winning and I'm gonna cash in on you.
But here's the crazy part.
Love
But
it.
even that,
I think she's going to.
I'm glad she did win it. But she had a hard time rolling Nia Jax over though.
Well,
She had a
you
hard,
Who wouldn't?
I was about to say, you took the words out of my
She had a
mouth because I was about
she
to
had a
say
hard
you would
time
have a
rolling
hard
her
time
Well,
too.
who wouldn't, fool?
she had a hard time rolling
I would like
her.
to see
her.
She did. They got the 1, 2, 3.
I would like
She
to see
earned
her.
that. She earned that 1, 2, 3.
I want to know
She
what
earned that.
Jade medical status is.
No,
Cause
yeah,
that looked like it hurt.
Naomi sat on her for real. Just
Nia
she said on her.
dropped.
Yeah,
She
now you're
Like,
gonna drop.
Naomi moved out the way real fast.
She said, "I've been here before."
Nia sat on her. Nia sat on her for real, just as much as when Jay kicked Logan Paul in the mouth with that daggone super kick. He kicked him real
Air
hard.
Force stomping.
That's
in
why I
the
was
Air
trying.
Force
He kicked him
I
real
was
hard.
trying to figure out how he was talking so smooth on Friday. Like, you don't even look like your jaw hurt.
Man, he kicked him
You
real
still
good.
running your mouth, man.
Yeah.
You still running your mouth, my boy.
Stomping in the Air Force One.
Big boy.
But that Naomi and Jade and Bianca, I am so interested to see how far this is going to go.
I'm hyped about that.
Because all three of them are main event worthy at status at this point. They've been wrestling, they've been fighting, and Naomi now she's going to be the one who will probably cash in and win it. Is this Jade's opportunity to fight her somewhere and win this belt?
I'm very intrigued because at the end of the day, Bianca still has them fingers.
Got the finger.
I don't know, them things are still taped up, so maybe they're just injecting her just as far as story. Is
Just
she
to
ready?
push the story along.
Yeah. So where's that going?
I mean, I will say too, she finally when she came out, she got the pop that she hadn't had in a long time.
Well, she's in Knoxville.
But still,
I'll take it though.
Yeah, me too, because they've been blowing my girl.
Yeah.
Shout out to the sign. Shout out to the sign in the crowd because they paying when she came out. That sign said, "My mayor can choke slam your mayor."
I cannot. Kane is the mayor of Knoxville.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the.
I'm
that's
like, dang, you can't even argue that.
Okay.
Me and Kane got with me. I don't know. Keep that. This is not a political talk about anything.
No.
So please don't flag us. We talking about red. We talking about red mask, fire breathing Kane.
Hellfire and brimstone. It's gonna be a slobber
We're not
knocker.
talking about Jacobs. But anyway,
Okay.
but so like I said, I'm interested to see where this is going. But speaking of Bianca, so the Street Profits right now are in a tag team division that's heating up. Again, they were in the middle of the ring. People, all three of the same goddamn tag team people came out. DIY, Motor City Machine Guns,
Look at you, you got it right.
Faxion. Yes, I got
You
it.
got it right.
Come on, I got it right.
Now.
This time.
Look. That's
And
the
then
greatest moderator.
And again, they're talking and having that, then the lights go off again.
Yeah.
Don't they know to run at that point?
they
Just leave the ring.
just stay there.
It's Tez
Leave
doing
the
this.
ring.
Every time.
It's Tez doing
Every
this.
time.
Like, sir,
Yeah.
he is such a
Yes.
ham. He is such a ham. I can't wait to.
So why? So now the YS6 is in the tag team division.
Okay.
So who are the two? Who are they using? Who are they gonna use? They're going Joe
Joe Gacy and old buddy with the weird eyes.
the one that used to date Indy Hartwell.
Yeah, he's still with her.
Oh, they still together.
Yeah, he's still
my
together.
Fault. My fault.
They still together. Don't hurt their relationship.
Matter of fact, shout out to Indy. She just wrestled in a new.
Nope, she's on.
She did wrestle somewhere.
He said no.
She just popped up in AEW, bro.
Oh, she's at AEW. That's right. Shout out. She wrestled somewhere.
You got
I just
another
ain't- yeah. What you mean? I just didn't call it AEW.
You like AEW?
No, I just saw. I just saw it pop up.
Okay.
That's why I ain't give her the credit.
Okay. My bad.
You know what I'm saying?
You saw when old buddy got his melon busted?
I said, I did see that. I did see that.
Boy, y'all need to hurry up and come back home and do Undisputed again, because y'all getting beat up over there, fam. I'm just being honest.
Listen, it's
man.
bad.
Y'all getting disrespected.
I had to
over
send that to y'all. I had this. It was bad.
Woo! And he just came back from the concussion protocol.
Oh, like
Serious business.
y'all know
Adam Cole
that-
is
that-
lit.
that power bomb I sent y'all. They hit on the side of that.
That was
mat.
Adam Cole.
So listen.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
we know.
let me say this though. You really gotta hate somebody that bad
They had him do
or
that.
take an opportunity like that and miss that spot like that.
That was unfortunate.
You saying he sandbagged him?
You ain't saying that?
Listen, I watched the video. He won't nowhere near that daggone end of that. I'm telling you, I don't know. But I tell
Nowhere,
you,
not even close.
I'll tell you what though. If I didn't have concussion, y'all know where I'm at. In the back.
With the chair at the
With
door.
the chair.
Chair waiting on me.
In the dark.
In the dark.
In the dark.
Look, for real, all seriousness.
Put your shoes on.
Adam
This
Cole, You are a Bullet Club alumni, a WWE alumni. Go home. You understand what I'm saying? Follow Cody's route and go home, because
Go
you
to
ain't.
bed.
He would get
You just not gonna make it over there, bro.
he would get a crazy pop though.
You gonna retire early, my
Wait a
boy.
minute.
All we need to hear in WWE is that
Adam
boom.
Cole,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like I don't know who that is.
So Adam Cole.
I know.
Adam Cole, baby.
So before he
He
became,
just said that, and I'm like,
so
who is that?
before he came to the, so he was about to come on the main
we'll
roster.
I got you.
They was gonna put him on the main roster, but he decided to go AEW.
Oh, so you made the wrong
Actually,
The
choice.
crazy part is that
What
the name,
happened?
I know the name. And I'm like, why can I not remember who that guy
Where
is? It's maybe my old lady
where
thing
the
going.
whole Undisputed slipped out at
Mm-hmm.
Is that
is
what it is?
when Triple H had his coronary and Vince took over for NXT 2.0.
Yeah.
Vince didn't pay attention to their contracts expiring,
Mm.
and they didn't want to stay under Vince's rule.
Oh.
So once they silently expired, they silently walked off, and Triple H was mad. He put out a statement that he was mad that they let Adam Cole, Shawn Michaels didn't even notice. Because at this point, Vince didn't let nobody touch nothing over there at NXT, to my understanding. And Adam Cole said that his contract, he signed the extension to get through the next PLE, and after that, they didn't say anything else. So he slipped on and went with Britt.
But y'all know this wrestling world is just cutthroat.
That's
But
crazy.
speaking of NXT,
Sure.
I was watching a match with Stephanie Van
Vicure, Lacey Lane.
and it looked like Stephanie was gonna win this thing, and all of a sudden she gets pinned 1, 2, 3, y'all, and literally everybody in the crowd was like,
They had that Undertaker look.
Yes.
So now this is what so she come up, she's on the roster now, she's on Raw.
Okay.
So we have now Jordan Grace. She's on. I think she's gonna be on SmackDown. She's coming up. That's the reason why when they fought, she didn't win the belt.
Because they both coming up.
Because if you give it to this young lady, the young lady that beat Stephanie, we're trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out who was she?
Who is it?
She was the previous North American champion.
Something Lacey.
What's son?
Before Stephanie took it from her.
You go with the curly hair?
She from Fatal Influence. She was one of the ones. She was the one.
African American.
That's who.
No,
Okay.
no.
Not her.
Shout out
Not
to me
Jada.
for not
Yes.
trying to
Come
say
on.
who that was.
I appreciate
I was like, the girl with
Nah,
the curly hair.
No, it's not Jada. Oh no,
No,
not
I was thinking
Kalani.
Kalani. That's what I was
Not
thinking.
Kalani.
Because I couldn't remember her name, so I was going to say
Kalani
black
went
girl.
up against Sol Ruka at Battleground for the the North American Championship, but
But I wonder why they don't give Jada.
Stephanie Valkyrie beat
Right.
Lacey Lane from
That's
Fatal
it.
Influence
I was Lacey something. I knew it. That's it. Yes.
to
Okay.
win the North American Championship, and now Lacey Lane just beat
Beat her
Stephanie
back,
Valkyrie
yes.
for the women's.
So, but Lacey Lane had some outside interference.
Right.
So I didn't think she was going to lose like that.
The other two girls
Other
that
two
roll
chicks.
with her.
Okay.
And
What was
literally-
that? What's their names again?
I cannot
No, I'm
remember.
saying
They
the
have
group,
not
their
had
faction.
Fatal Influence.
Fatal Influence.
So
Okay.
she gets pinned 1, 2,
You
3,
get
and
faction.
literally you have people in the audience like,
Wow.
I sent the text. I was like, okay, why are they looking like
yes,
That
I
guy
remember
with
saying
the
that,
glasses.
yes.
when Brock just beat the Undertaker?
Bruh.
Yo.
When it happened, I was
Who's
like,
Because
because I was shocked,
Okay.
and I don't even watch, and I was just like,
We don't even-
Lacey ain't made enough noise to be
Right.
getting
To
that
be
title.
pinning
Like,
nobody.
you should have just let
Yeah,
Jada hold
it
that
was
joint.
dead
I
silent.
mean, literally,
Wow.
It was.
it
No
was
pop,
silent.
no nothing.
What?
Booker T didn't even say
Hey, it was going on.
I like
Wait,
it. No,
you,
he ain't like
you know
it.
what it was
Okay.
like? You ever remember the 80s sitcoms when it was a serious issue and it went off and it there was no applause. It just started putting up the credits.
Oh, you talking about when they did the
special
finale
episode.
to The Sopranos when they were sitting in the diner and
No,
it just cut
That
black?
was just any
Any show.
any show.
When
Like
it
if
was
there
a
was
serious.
and it was going on and it was to be continued.
Yeah,
And it just goes off and it's just
Yeah.
And
like
the credits are just.
exactly how it was.
yeah, I was like
And you
what?
shocked, but when you shocked me, like I'm
Wow.
shocked. I think that it shocked me.
Wow.
But then when you start reading the reason why,
They
because in my
went-
mind I was like,
She's
when it
moving
happened
up.
after I got over my shock, I said, oh, she probably coming up.
So Jada Parker ain't in that
Well,
position
That's
yet?
what I'm saying. I don't
Like-
understand.
Well, Cuz said
She
that
should
about-
have been.
Okay.
Cuz said that about 3 weeks ago that she was on her way up.
Jada Parker?
She's
No,
Stephanie
Stephanie.
McCool.
Oh, Stephanie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The one person
You
that
can't take
has
them out
not
when-
made any sign of going up that I'm wondering is
Lash Legend.
no, I think
Shout out
Lash
to
is
Lash
going
and
up.
Trick.
Fire in the house.
Close on your house.
Yes.
And happy birthday to Trick.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Trick's birthday too.
Speaking of Trick, yeah.
My boy turned on the fans real smooth. I ain't even gonna lie.
What?
Trick Williams.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
He said everybody that was in here singing along with Average Joe, don't cheer for me now.
Yeah, you feel real stupid, don't you? You feel real stupid, don't you? He said he was out
Ain't nobody
here.
seen Joe since though.
But again, I'm not even saying whatever. However, they came to an agreement for Trick to walk out of there. But
That dude. That
Joe
owner.
Hendry put in some work to be where he was and to be that TNA champion. He got a song and folks singing with him.
He had a WrestleMania moment.
The Harder Boys love him. Sorry, my bad. I should have done that. They got
Can't
a song
cut the camera
with him.
off this time, player.
Yeah.
He had a
Had his
WrestleMania
WrestleMania,
moment.
yeah.
He was in the Royal Rumble. WWE,
I mean, he's taking
WWE know what
he's taking some bumps.
Yes, I mean some good ones, some
WWE
good
know what
ones,
they
too.
got in him.
Yeah.
Again, you gotta love what you do.
They should call
You
him
gotta
Joe
love
Punk.
what you
I
do.
think he's coming up.
Joe
That
Punk.
boy was
He'll be there.
that boy was a
Gotta
security
love what you
guard that got hammered by
Gotta love what you do.
DX.
Mhm.
He done background work in the whole nine. But my problem is, why are you playing around with Trick with this TNA championship when you can bring him up to the main roster? If everything is so dire that you're fast tracking people that's not supposed to be on the main roster right now, why not Trick?
Do you think that they're really trying to set him up as like, all right, he's about to be a major dude. He's not coming in on some old, what do you call it?
I think they're doing Trick like they did Bailey.
I think what they're doing with Trick is they're bringing him in on another level. He's not going to be small tier. He's going to be.
That's
So
why
I
y'all need to
think-
hurry up and unveil that
He's not going to
is-
be entry level. That's
And
what
please
I'm
Y'all
saying.
explain
need
to me
to unveil
something.
the fact that he is the leader of that daggone team.
Explain to me something real quick.
Fatal State
How
Fatal.
my man? What's my man that won
Innovative State.
LFG? What is it? Jasper
Troy?
Jasper Troy. Pastor Troy.
How?
Not Pastor Troy.
How does he get a shot at Obafemi already off the rip?
It's the same way you can
Well, see,
you can come to the match.
I'm gonna say
You
this.
ain't been seen at WrestleMania. You can get in the ring and be like, "You got a partner out there, and I'm here with my boy, and I see you at Money in the Bank." It's the same.
Match.
Yeah. Hold up.
Match.
Hold up. You got a good example for the simple fact that that was the former champ that walked out and did that. This boy ain't got no smoke in the game.
Well, he won LFG. He the LFG
Wait,
champion.
So what?
I'm gonna say this.
Don't do him like that.
Hey, look.
Don't do him
And
like that.
I'm gonna say this here.
somebody need to choke him with that big dog chain he got around his neck. I'm not even lying.
Shawn Michaels said his ultimate decision in picking him was because he had the size, he has the ability, and he feels that he was the most ready to be able to compete with Obafemi at that point.
But how do you just show up and get a
Wait,
match? How do you just
we
show
got
up
Josh
and get a match?
Briggs.
Wait, listen, I'm just talking about from the show.
Yeah, from the show. You
What
got
show?
Josh
I'm
Briggs.
talking about from LFG.
He's talking about LFG.
Man, don't
Listen,
nobody
that's what
care
that's
about
But that's what
LFG.
he was saying.
But that's how they
That's what
Hey,
he was
look.
saying, though.
Put
Once you
them
run
at
up
the
on
back of the line.
But see, he gonna be at the back of the line because you heard what Oba told him, right? He says, "Oh, yeah." He said,
Your 5 minutes is up, or like you
he
got
said,
your
yeah,
5 minutes
once
of fame,
you
or something
got
like
to
that.
lose his attention.
He basically said, "I see you
Your
now."
5 minutes is up.
He said, "I see you."
So you
Gotcha.
put your shoes on.
What'd you
No,
say?
no, see,
He said,
Game
he
time.
said,
Game time.
he said,
Game time.
It's
he
over
said,
now.
I'm not gonna run up behind you, but I'll give you the respect that you didn't give me.
He said, "You gonna see." He said, "You gonna
Yeah.
see me coming."
Yeah.
That's
But see,
right.
we don't want to see. We don't see. We want to see
Man,
him beat
look,
up on somebody.
I'm gonna need for
else.
y'all
I
to
still
keep it
think he
100.
deserved to be
The only
in the back.
reason why he challenging over is because Undertaker brung him in that building.
He got the cosign.
That's it.
He got the cosign.
That's it. But see, that's not accepted with Logan Paul and everybody else that just promoted City Machine Guns. That's not accepted with them. But an LFG champion
All right.
that come from out of nowhere with no resume
Hey,
can get in this ring with the champion and
I-
not start at the back of the line.
so you don't? They probably doing
Logan
that
Paul
to
had a title
promote.
shot against Roman Reigns after two matches.
He started with the Miz, bro.
Man, he had two matches.
He didn't get
And then the third match, he wrestling. Come on.
No. He had
He
They
a
probably
good
just doing that
handful.
just to promote the show.
He had a good
right.
handful, and probably that was in Saudi Arabia. They probably requested that.
No, but
80% of those matches
I
are
agree.
requested.
I'm not
Hey,
saying
listen.
I'm not accepting the fact that he get to come from LFG and then face
Oh,
Oba
that-
Femi. I'm not accepting.
No,
it.
I'm not saying you don't
No,
disagree.
but I'm saying because because I'm still hot about Motor
Hey,
City Machine
listen,
Guns.
you ask me. Well,
Yes, you
I'm
can
still,
do
I'm
that.
still,
So
I'm,
how you feel about Motor City
I'm
Machine
still hot about
Guns
that.
But
is how I
Motor City,
feel about your boy.
but Motor
Why
City
be my
Machine
boy?
Guns
'Cause I
actually
watched
got
the
like
show.
a background.
'Cause that was your
They
squad.
do.
Like this dude just
Motor,
really just
but
come.
then Motor City Machine
We
Guns
can
had a background.
rewind 2 episodes where you sat up there and say, "Look out for this winner." You even did one of your end of the show
Hey,
segments.
listen, because he won his first match,
Congratulate.
and that was that.
Yeah.
Listen, you ain't congratulated somebody that was like almost cussed.
You did.
Look at you.
Come on, hey, listen.
Prayer works. Prayer
Hey,
works.
listen.
Everybody. Prayer works.
Something to listen, because you know what?
No,
When you watch the show and you become, once you get invested in it, okay, let's
Yeah,
see
you
what
wanna see
let's
who
see
gonna
where he
win.
end up.
Yeah.
So listen. Did I know he was gonna come out and try to jump on the biggest dog around?
No.
No.
But-
I thought maybe they was gonna try to work him in and get him some matches.
But when he
You
did
know?
though, again,
He gonna go up in a.
it was
He
heel
gonna go
work.
up and get it.
He hit him with the move, and he got out the ring safely. He didn't trip.
He almost
He almost
over
did.
them
I'm
steps.
just saying.
He almost ate him up.
I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Stuff. Part of that is
I can't
part of
wait.
work. You know what I mean? He looked
Hey.
at the right camera.
He didn't get there and botch like what's the Tongalong?
Oh my god!
All of them.
Hey, look,
But it's no excuse for him though. He been around too long.
and this cat.
How you miss a turnbuckle? We talking about Tonga Lord.
No, I got that.
No,
I
first
got
day on the
that.
job, and you supposed to pull the referee had to make himself kick out. Like, what are you doing, sir? You messing up first day on the
Time
job.
it. He was nervous.
Yes,
He was
but
nervous.
whatever.
He nervous.
I
If the
don't
lights
hit
come
it.
on, something happens.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, when the lights come
Okay.
on, something different.
Okay.
Storm, what happened to the dude that was originally trying to jump on Overfit? Moose.
He's running the faction in TNA.
He's still there.
So why you think he won't really hit? Because they just like it's like they tested him with Oba, and it was like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Because
No, he had another feud with Nick Nemeth and his brother.
but I'm saying they got
Wait a minute.
Obafemi,
Wait
and then
a
Moose, and then this new
Wait-
guy
wait
just
a
really
minute.
just comes
Nick-
in and just.
Wait a second. Man, why y'all tell me Santino is running TNA?
He is.
And shout out to Santino because him and
He's
his
doing
daughter,
a good job too.
him and his daughter came down the ring and
John
wrestled
Cena.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he still got the same accent with it too.
I
Like,
love
But
it.
y'all know what's crazy? Here's what you know what I'm thinking too. Now I thought about this. A lot of the black wrestlers championship, like, 'cause we don't consider Jay black, do we? Is he black?
yes,
We consider him black.
yeah.
I don't know because when they talk
Look,
about
I'm trying to see where you're going. Then I'll be like, yeah.
so there is a black woman's champion, the first Evolve woman champion because she
Mhm.
won,
I saw that.
right? The NXT men's champion is black. The tag team champions are
Both black.
black, right?
Yeah.
If we keep the Jacob is what?
Is he black?
He's black.
He's black. Okay.
Okay. I'm just y'all
Is
saying
it like
he's black.
okay.
I'm just trying to get here because one of the things
Are they showed on Black History Month? When we go to Peacock and they got Black History Month,
Come on, player.
Are
I'ma
they
say it
on
like this.
I'm just asking.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
be at my
Okay.
cookout.
They like they
We call him black.
we call
Yes,
it. I'm just
and that's
saying.
right.
So
That's
when
where
you
they
go
at,
to when you
man.
go to Peacock and it's Black History Month, or the street or the Usos.
Street Profit
But-
show.
but
No,
there
Yes,
was
gonna be
of
up
course,
there.
of course.
But there was a
They got
dig.
red
I
socks.
think.
There was a dig though. There was
Hold
a
up, though. I think the Usos' mom is African American.
yeah, but there was a
They got black
dig.
wives.
There was a dig at
Black
Triple
Lives
H
Matter.
and the company
Mhm.
about not pushing black talent.
That came from that transcript that got leaked from Bobby Lashley when he left WWE
Which was
last
that?
time.
What was that?
Him and Triple H got in an argument in the office. You're gonna have to find the transcript. I can't give you word for word what it was, but Bobby was like,
But the gist of
"Don't
it.
play with me." And Triple H was trying to tell him it wasn't like that. Bobby had an attitude about it. Apparently, Triple H flew him into the office to apologize for the way he felt about something that happened the last time he was on TV. And
Do you know
Bobby
what that was?
spazzed. No, because Bobby leaked the transcript and only certain websites got it. Can't find it. Still
But
looking.
I just seen an interview about MVP, and he had a conversation with one of the journalists of wrestling, and talked about how he felt about Triple H, and he was like, "It's nothing. It's not personal, but just how Triple H does business." But what I am seeing though, maybe because of a lot of the talk, but don't get me wrong, these black athletes are putting in work. Like,
Of course.
they are deserving of what they get.
Of course.
But the shift like taking place, like even pushing Damian Priest, even though Damian Priest he may not be black, but he is
Hispanic.
It's Hispanic, so but it's not, it's a different color, if you will. So, but they're a kid that saying that they're not pushing black wrestlers has to go out the window now.
Does it?
I'm asking.
It does.
I don't think so.
It does. The only thing
this is just a moment.
I say it like this: Bianca Belair.
Mhm.
Even though that's Triple H. I mean, that's Triple H's
That's
from
a project,
NXT.
like, yeah.
That's his project.
He bang with her.
Yeah. It's still under Vince though.
No. Bianca has been under Triple H this whole time.
No, she started with
Bianca
Vince.
and Sasha. That's Vince.
Yeah, they started with Vince.
Oh, sure enough, Vince was not in that category at all. But I don't think he had that much of. He went with the popularity call for Bianca, and then when Triple H came in, she still was running. She is the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion.
She ain't had a title in how long?
But nobody has broke a record.
She ain't had a title in how long?
But I would say
Singles.
But I definitely would say. But here's the thing, though.
2 years.
I don't think, just like Roman, I don't think Bianca needs it.
She don't.
I
That's just my thought.
It
look good on her, but and she will represent it well.
I mean, not
And
everybody
she a
can be
fighting
the champion. I get it.
But at the same time, if you're not trying to win a championship,
Then what do you hear from?
No, I agree.
That's just like, hey, listen.
But
football,
this
you hear
storyline,
from
the storyline Bianca in right now.
Okay.
We don't need. They don't right now. They're not fighting over a belt. Now, if you add the belt to it,
I guess I'm still pissed about the whole WrestleMania thing.
no, I am too. I am too.
That's-
She could have kept the streak.
And she didn't need to get pinned.
No, she didn't.
She spoke on it Friday.
She didn't need to get pinned. That could have been Rhea.
It could have.
So,
But somebody had to take the pin. It was either
But
going to
why
be
her?
Rhea
They may
or Bianca.
but why her?
They may have flipped the coin.
They could have just did a disqualification if he was going to
Okay.
take the belt.
Okay.
There's no disqualification in a triple threat match.
But they was pushing Io.
That's true. But I go back to when I said I think this is
Smack the ref.
okay. That wouldn't have been over with. I just think I knew they weren't gonna let her have it. I knew that
Another ref was going to run in.
if anybody could have had a streak,
No.
it could have been her. But I knew they weren't gonna let her.
Ref
have
can't call the ref can't call disqualification unless he doesn't see who attacked him. Remember when Neville got hurt and Chris Jericho didn't know what to do, so he pushed the ref into the corner and the ref called it. He did it on
it. The fact
purpose.
that you remember that is just very fascinating, sir.
Well, I mean, hey,
Historian. Come on.
you know, it is what it is.
Yes, I'll take that.
He said it is what it is.
Hey,
If one
know
of them
some
would have
things.
walked up to his face straight like, yeah,
It
Molly
made
Wapner.
that noise.
he,
was that what he would have said?
it probably would have been that sweet chin music slap on the thigh.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? With the smack.
That's how
But-
they make that noise?
Yeah. They slap their thigh. You just don't see they move too
Yeah,
quick.
so
You gotta
fast.
put it in slow mo to see them slap their thigh.
You knew that.
Sean
Actually
was the
didn't.
master at it because
You didn't know
I
that?
never saw
Actually, did
Sean
not
hand.
know that
I-
they.
I tell you who
I
did.
heard it, but
I'ma
I
tell you who
never
did.
saw Sean.
I'm gonna tell you who
hand.
did slap his thigh.
James-
This that Jey Uso when he kicked Logan Paul in the mouth. Won't no slapping of
Did
his
he break
eye.
his? Did he didn't break his jaw? Or nothing?
No, he was, no, that tooth was bleeding though.
Give me
Shout out Zoe Stark. She has now called her retirement.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Tore ACL.
That was nasty.
She tore something.
That was nasty.
Yeah,
When that's on
she tore her
mainstream,
ACL and MCL.
when that's on the mainstream news
She said she
cycle,
retired.
She said it's too far gone, my boy.
Dang. I liked her though.
when that's on mainstream news cycles, like that was serious because that was.
I went back
nasty.
and watched that clip. Kyrie didn't jump far enough.
What you mean she didn't play?
She didn't meet Zoe where she was supposed to. That is the word. And that's what made me go back and watch the clip.
Zoe didn't get no air, but she didn't get no. Okay, again, I'm not a wrestler, so I'm not sure what happened in the ring.
So
me either, but that's what they saying.
So when you
I
go
went
back
and watched the clip. Like Zoe, from where Zoe started out and where Kyrie jumped off the ropes, it looked like Zoe didn't have time to adjust.
Damn. And for y'all that's going out saying it's fake, you check with her.
Yeah. Wrestling not fake.
Like somebody on our damn shorts that was like, "Oh, it's all fake."
It's not, I just think the only thing about wrestling is the determination. That's it.
That's fine. Yeah, but you know these folks is taking real bumps. They putting their body out on the line for real. And it's just like for people to be like, "Oh, they fake."
And even then, you really can't. Even though you feel like you know.
Don't get me started.
Don't get me wrong.
Even though you feel like you know who's going to win, every once in a while it does get pulled over your eyes. Like I seriously thought Nia Jax was going to win that qualifying match, and
you said you actually
I did. I seriously thought she was going to win it
because you thought Bianca was coming home and she was about to.
And it played out. It just went backwards.
Okay.
Like I really think you would have got more of an impact if Bianca cost Naomi the match and let Jade and Nia Jax fight it out, and Nia pulls the win. But I'm not a writer though, but that's how I thought it was going to go.
I think it makes sense for Naomi to win, and even for Naomi to win the what do you call it, Money in the Bank, because she's doing. I mean, even though it's a small sample, this run of Naomi is way better than that Glow mess. I couldn't stand Naomi back in them daggone Glow days. Like I just used to think that was shucking and jiving. I know how I feel about shucking and jiving. I just used to think it was shucking.
It's your boys.
The girl twerked 3 times in the match Friday.
Well, besides that.
Well,
that was different.
She can tolerate this. She tolerate this twerking now.
That was different.
Oh, because it's the caution tape twerking.
She's on the other side.
Well, that was different.
And I missed it. 3 times?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm about to go back and see that.
Oh yeah.
When she had Jade in the corner and had her foot on her chest and she put one foot on the rope and she was twerking while she
speaking.
You remember it very vividly.
Speaking of though, people are calling for Booker T to come up now to Raw.
Oh God, because Trick coming.
Not Trick, because him too, but they're also because of Stephanie, so they can do the. They can do that.
Oh yeah.
No bread, no water, just me.
I like it.
Yeah.
He sounds like a dirty old man.
He sounds like a dirty old man.
He's the new Jerry Lawler. You can't really.
He used to be crazy.
So this week coming up, y'all, is Worlds Collide
at 4,
and then Money in the Bank
at 7.
This is back to back, and so Worlds Collide is now we get to see what AAA is bringing to the table. Some of the champions are going to be wrestling, and I think Javon Evans. Shout out to Javon Evans for debuting on SmackDown.
He came up and got a big L.
Yeah, he came up, got an L, but he looks amazing in the ring. He looks amazing in the ring.
This kid
is real. Y'all have not seen Javon,
and he's young.
He is on the money.
And that boy's slogan is he's balanced.
So he's actually wrestling in Worlds Collide too.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
So the new NXT champion,
Ethan Page, Ray Phoenix. So there's a fatal 4-way.
Yes.
Javon
Evans,
and then Felix Jr.
Yep. So no. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So and he's a AAA champion. So he's not the champion, but one of the champions they have. But then there's also too. Apparently, WWE is going to take the belt off of Alberto Del Rio.
Hey, look.
You know that one.
Did you say Alberto Del Rio?
I did.
I don't know no part of that.
Y'all ain't catch the call.
Because he can hear you.
Every time I hear that name, I think about Zeb Coulter.
Yo, what did he do
On the
that they
scooter.
don't like that dude? Like
I still don't. I don't know what that
He
is.
smacked the well, it's a laundry list of stuff.
Okay.
He had his shoes on.
The first incident when he got released from WWE the first time, somebody in catering made a racial joke towards his race, and he got up, asked old buddy to apologize. Old buddy said he won't apologize, and he smacked the taste out of his mouth.
Put the shoes on.
They suspended the Del Rio, and they suspended the writer or whoever it was in catering. But then they turned around and released Del Rio because he wanted to go. Because he felt like all they were doing was letting my man sit off to the side like they normally do till it died down and bring him back.
Gotcha.
He went to TNA as Alberto Patron for a while. Came back with Zeb Coulter and beat John Cena for the U.S. title on the U.S. Challenge. That run, it really wasn't nothing gangster that went on. He just wanted to leave because he got put in the League of Nations with Sheamus and
I remember the League of
and
Nations.
Wade Barrett.
Waste of time.
Yeah, he wanted out of that, so he left after that. The majority of the reason why the public hate him is all of the domestic abuse charges against Paige.
Oh, okay.
When they were engaged.
Okay, come on, knowledgeable one.
Paige.
Yeah, and then after he broke up with Paige, he
Paige
did it again with the next girlfriend, and they
Paige
realized
been through a
Paige
lot.
wasn't lying.
Paige been through a lot.
Oh, wow.
Because they made Paige seem like she was dramatic and just making up stuff, but once he did it to the next girlfriend,
What's her AEW name?
Soraya.
Soraya.
That's her real name,
That's her real
actually.
name. Gotcha. She's supposed to. I heard she's trying to come back.
She is, and she's in the talks now of her contract, but she's not going to be wrestling.
Oh.
That is wild. I want you to know that is wild.
So we get to see what the AAA have to offer this week, 4:00. Again, just not sure why we're doing two PLEs at the same time, but let WWE let them cook. Let them cook. I'm gonna watch.
Right?
I'm gonna watch. Try to see what's happening. Good to see what wrestlers we have.
Well, I think the AAA thing is just for AAA itself.
The World Collide joint.
Yeah, because they're going to California to. I think, are they going to be in separate places? Where's Money in the Bank?
How dare we?
And not know it.
I mean, they didn't throw their venue out there where they were going to be yet. I don't think, have they?
Not that.
They normally be like, we're going to be at the Allegiant Stadium for this. They haven't announced nothing. Yeah, I think they're in Tampa for the Money in the Bank.
They're in Inglewood.
Inglewood.
So they're in Inglewood. So where is
LA?
Worlds Collide is in LA, isn't it?
Yeah.
They got to be in the same place.
They're gonna be the same place.
The crypto place, right?
The Clippers thing.
Player.
Is it the Clippers thing or
Yeah, I think that's the Clippers.
Crypto.com. That's the Lakers place.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the Kia Forum.
Oh,
So that's the Clippers, Jane. Okay.
I think.
Shout out to Google.
I think the way we looking at it is two WWE PLEs.
Jerry
But I really think it's just one WWE PLE, but then one AAA PLE, and it's just got WWE wrestlers involved.
So we separated.
That's pretty much the way they want it to look.
One's at 3 in the afternoon, the other's at like 8 o'clock.
Got the JV going first.
Yes,
Hey. Gotta start
JV.
somewhere,
Got
player.
the JV going first. Okay.
That's crazy because I don't think them wrestlers over there in AAA feel like they JV.
Well,
they are.
They're gonna get treated as such.
They're the B
That
team.
is wild.
I hope.
I just want to state for the record that I did not say that.
I hope El Grande Americano wrestles.
I hope he
Nah,
does.
it's Chad Gable.
Wait, but here's
Gracias.
By Kingo.
That's my people's.
And I think he's in negotiation of coming over to the WWE side. They said
We got to check on Chad Gable. We got to check on Chad Gable too.
I love that dude.
Because Penta.
He's fine. He's good.
Yo, did y'all see that? That was
He kept rolling.
nasty.
Yeah, he did.
I think his face got scraped on the mat. I don't think because he kept rubbing his forehead. Like I think his head got scraped.
I'm sure it didn't feel good though. I'm just saying that much. I'm sure it did not feel
But
good.
I really can't blame Penta because he had. I can't. I'm gonna tell you why I can't.
Moves at the same time.
Because, yeah, but he had the other guy on his back and then he had the other guy in front of him. There was a lot going on.
Stuff happens.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
If your man can run down the ring and fall up under a ring trying to get into a match,
I'm not.
anything happens.
Shout
I
out
feel
to
you. Where,
shout out to
where I
Apollo.
stand on this
No, not
is
Apollo.
No, not Apollo. What's his name?
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil.
O'Neil.
Yes.
Not your bro.
To the bros.
Oh,
Where-
don't start.
Not
Where
your bro.
Don't
where I
start.
stand on this, there is a lot of injuries and a lot of stories coming out of AAA because they are reckless in the ring.
Really?
This didn't happen. I didn't see. I don't know if y'all saw it. This one AAA, but this is independent wrestling. Man, they did a spot where this guy ran to the ropes. So they had one guy on the outside of the ropes. He ran to the ropes and did he jumped over the rope. The guy that was outside the ropes on the mat moved.
It's a bad scene.
And it was bad.
I don't know
bad
why.
It was bad.
It's a bad scene. I'm sure
you know
it
what
was.
I'm talking about?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
sure it was a bad scene.
Swanton bomb.
Shout out to the cat that hit the net by himself.
And then, yo,
My boy, I don't know why you looked at the way when you said that.
but listen,
Dwayne's going to give him the cosign.
when the guy moved, he hit the ground. There was no mats, and he didn't move, bro. Like
concrete.
That's some cowboy Bill Watts mess right there. Boy.
It's like,
Take the
again.
mats up.
shout out
What
to
happened here?
shout,
Where you come?
shout out to those who love this stuff. Like you can't pay me enough. He moved,
Oh, where you come from?
My boy.
and I guess it was another wrestler on the outside was supposed to help break the fall.
He didn't help.
Missed it. I mean, literally missed it. But anyway,
didn't
It's like Jimmy Smith
Oh
or
my-
something
oh my
WrestleMania with the
it was
Undertaker.
it was bad. It
Oh
was
my
bad.
god. Yo, you ever really paid attention to that match?
Yo,
Yo.
why you got this man holding the camera? First and foremost, hey, look, I didn't use the camera to bounce. I didn't take a back.
We got you.
Listen, man.
Ah,
Listen,
boy.
again, for those who think wrestling is fake,
you better
man,
check with
some real people out here getting hurt. Some real people getting out here hurt. For real.
People getting paralyzed and some more
Okay.
stuff. That's
Well, yeah.
unfortunate. Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Oh my Lord. Hey, I tell you what, for those that think wrestling don't really cause injury like that, go back and watch Big Van Vader against Stan Hansen in Japan.
Yo, put
And
his
that'll
eye
give you
out.
that'll give you a
What
good,
is that the one we put his eye out?
yeah. But it's also the one where Vader busted Stan's eardrum and he still can't hear out of that side to this day.
No, or the one with what's his name? Cactus Jack, and he flipped him in the ropes and cut
And
like
Vader,
half his half his ear.
the match in Germany. Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah,
Heebie-jeebies.
they put that ear on ice and got him
Yes,
to the
and they got
German
it back,
hospital.
and then
Yeah.
yes.
But they couldn't save it. That's why he's missing an ear to this day.
But yeah, again, if people think wrestling is fake, jump over some ropes, swanton dive on some cement. See how fake
Don't
it
have
is.
nobody
look,
catch you.
Don't do that. Don't try this at
Yeah.
home.
Please
Put
don't
a
try
mattress
that.
down
What I'm
there.
saying.
Get you a trampoline or
Listen,
something.
this ain't this
Man,
this
you
this
better-
real
You
stuff.
better do that on a swimming pool.
This real stuff.
I said
Hey,
that sound
Randy
like
Orton got RKO'd in the swimming pool a couple times.
No, that sound like
When he be
cowboy.
doing- he be doing that with his kids.
Yeah.
I love it. He be doing that with his kids.
Oh.
Man,
I'm going to reverse you and throw you.
so watch Worlds Collide. Money in the Bank. Predictions? Who's winning?
Naomi, I've said that months
Naomi
ago.
for the females.
Solo for the guys.
Solo
You know
for the
what?
guys.
I want to say that for some strange reason.
What, Solo?
Yeah.
And I honestly think you're gonna
Now,
try to cash in
if
on.
you really
I think
want
he'll
the
try to
story to
cash in on
make
Jack.
sense, they should have had Cody come back for that Money in the Bank qualifier and get in there and you hit Cena
he
with the
ain't had nothing
briefcase.
to do.
No.
Because I
Hold on.
promise I wouldn't have
Hold on.
hesitated to smack him with it
Talking
the
about-
second time.
Y'all talking about the one who just came back and made a match
Match.
and talking about go through Money in the Bank? That's Cody Rhodes you're talking about. I agree with you. I'm just saying this Cody
He
Rhodes.
should have
This is
really just
QB1,
showed
my
up
boy.
like he should have just showed up like John Cena. Like it's been for good for business.
This is
And I'm
QB1.
getting the money.
Bang.
And no, for real.
I want to cash in.
So
Bang.
I
So
mean,
now,
John Cena can put himself in
oh,
the
so real.
elimination chamber.
This has been me. Cody, this is me because I definitely would have been like, hey, every PLE, I am your opponent until I beat you.
Okay.
I got you. Got
Until
to
I
see
get
me.
my belt back.
Until I get my belt back. It's John Cena, Cody Rhodes 1.
Yes.
John Cena, Cody Rhodes 2. John Cena's Cody Rhodes triple. It's going whatever we're gonna do. We gonna run it back.
Yes.
Until I get
Until I get my belt back.
It's gonna be me to make sure you not leave out of here with that
On
belt.
site.
On site.
The words that John Cena. What is your mic check this week, my brother?
I ain't got one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we flowing.
The disrespect that John Cena displayed against Cody and Jay Uso was
He
just
said they was John Cena
unforgivable.
wannabes.
Yeah, you a wannabe John. Must say you're chasing fame, you're chasing money, and neither one of you will get it.
He called Jay Uso lazy. I was like, well,
you're
dang.
lazy. Yeah, he was real
Yeah, I
disrespectful.
This week in wrestling.
Yeah,
You so busy
it's
trying to
okay.
get down here.
Hey,
that jump was so disrespectful. It'll probably be your mic check next episode. I'm not even gonna lie.
hey, listen, I'm
When
gonna
you go
look there
back,
too.
when you go back.
I'm not even
We
lying.
can revisit it.
Yes.
I don't think he can say anything more disrespectful than that. That man said Logan Paul is the future.
That's what John Cena
Yeah.
said.
That's what John said.
On the Pat McAfee show.
In the
John
ring?
said, no, he said in the ring
ring.
Friday. And then he sat up there and said that out of everybody in this building, there's only one other person that exudes the qualities of hustle, loyalty, and respect.
And they just released him.
Oh Lord.
No.
Oh Lord. No.
John said that's Logan Paul.
Oh, I like
I love
talking about Ron Cena.
Hey, well, he did say, we
I love it, 'cause
can't
he just-
penalize him because he found his niche late.
Hey.
That's what he said.
But you know what? This gonna make them hate.
Yeah.
Logan Paul even more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
Logan didn't have the
Cena's putting him
situation when
over.
he came down.
I know
He putting him over.
Sat up there and said, me and John are both self-made, and we over here fighting two Nepo babies.
Not Nepo, baby.
Yeah, that's what he said. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's heel work.
All right now.
That man Logan said, we got it out of the mud. They didn't.
Judgment Day.
I can't wait.
Y'all going through a little something right now. Liv is back. Roxanne bringing chicken nuggets.
You talking about food? Ain't nobody
Sorry. Roxanne bringing chicken nuggets. Liv got mad at Raquel because she felt like she was the veteran.
She knew better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Carlito still eating apples.
Shout out Carlito.
Champion.
Wait,
Was it
Say what you want
WC?
about Carlito. He the only one minding his business.
But they just released him too.
wait. Excuse me. He the only one doing who?
Minding his business.
I guess Braun Breaker has something to do with that. It's like
I'm
Sit
talking
down
about
now.
the issues in the judgment.
They
Day,
said-
learned a
not
long
the
time
outside.
ago.
He's getting released, and they was. I mean, I don't know. I guess he was just trying to be funny, saying that the WWE said that he was robbing them. That he was robbing them. He won't do no work. Basically, they watched the show.
I know. I've been saying. Listen.
He just
But-
eating apples.
Yeah, that's what he
Oh,
said.
you mean that apple?
He said that WWE wants him to pay them back. I think he was being facetious, of course.
He
Run,
is.
run, Carlito, run.
Yeah, so he's not
Don't
going to
run.
get renewed.
So now,
All he running to is Puerto Rico.
He
listen,
won the championship under his father's That's his father's promotion that he won the belt with.
Is
He's
that
a
what the-
cologne. He's in the royal family, sir.
Wrestling has
More than
so
one
that-
royal
so
family, and
that's
he's one
that's
of
what you
them.
was talking about when you in the text. I was like, what is you talking about? Talking about WWE champ? No, he's not.
No, I said WWC.
Oh, what you put? No, you put WWE.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe
Look,
I'm
look.
we all going to look.
He going home. Where they was in for Backlash with
Nah, you put WWE.
Yeah, that's what I was
Did I?
like. Yeah,
Damn
that's
sure
what I was like. What?
he was typing too fast.
That's the no.
It's
They
like
autocorrect.
autocorrect. It's an
That's
autocorrect.
the damn autocorrect.
But he's going home.
Yeah.
Where they had that Backlash in Puerto Rico, that's Carlito's home.
And probably one of the best entrances ever in WWE.
That was one of the
Hola.
latest
When
crowds.
Bad Bunny came through there.
That was the littest crowd
I mean, they were lit.
all last year. Boy.
And then Samantha Irvin on the
Yes.
announce. Oh yeah, that was hot.
Yes.
That was dope. That was dope.
Y'all, It's getting late.
Yeah.
It is.
Listen, but I want to say to y'all, thank y'all so much for coming down.
You want to bring
We've been thinking. This been on the calendar for how long?
Yeah, a minute.
About 8 months.
did.
This been on the calendar before the podcast.
Listen,
Okay.
and we are in the room. This had a great weekend, and I'm so glad we get to do this together. Y'all have final thoughts? Anybody final thoughts?
I'm ready for Money in the Bank.
Money in the bank.
Let's go. Let's go.
get it.
Where we going?
Match. So whoever gets this briefcase wins, right? Eventually. Unless they try to cash it in on the United States Championship.
Well, like Austin Theory.
Yeah.
He just wanted to try John Cena.
Y'all remember when Roman told him his daddy no longer here?
He said, you don't know what you're doing with that briefcase, do you?
And if you keep in the run with me, Chico,
I'm gonna be your daddy.
I love it. I think Naomi's about to get, like, her run right now, heads and shoulders above the Glow. So the Glow, she could only go but so far. Proceed with caution. She about to dig in. She can dig in, and I think they're gonna reward her. Like, even with last year, we'd have been all right with either. I was going for Chelsea Green, but that's neither here nor there.
Chelsea
Green, like, come on! I was going. Either one would have been good, but they made the right choice. But
Chelsea need to put that mask back on.
well, if you got your botching ass damn for Zelina Vega kicking all up in the nose, like, what in the world? She is such a trooper.
That's Logan Paul.
Well, hey.
Got kicked in the middle.
But
He's still talking.
that
She
nose
ain't breathing right.
That nose is ugly. And it's like, dang, that's your reward.
That joint is crazy.
All right, it's time to go.
That's your reward.
She can't spell the roses at all right now.
You that's what you get for your troubles.
But I will say with Naomi, I do feel like since she came back from TNA though, and she did all of what she did at TNA,
yes,
and came back, I think this is her time to deserve it. She's waited long enough.
I don't think she could have got a title shot with the Glow.
No, she came back. She did. The change happens. It needed to happen.
Ain't Gunther and Jay next Monday?
Yeah, the June 9th. June 9th. That's what June 9th, right?
Might be the 10th. I think June. I know because I know the PLE is Saturday and then Jay and Gunther is that Monday. That's my thought. I'm gonna see. Jay said, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna tap you out again." Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Not saying that because Jay championship run has been something to see. Like him showing up, him fighting, like he has that. The crowd loves him so much, bro. Like when he came in the ring behind Logan Paul, the crowd went freaking crazy. He got an aura, y'all. Like we try to when we was him leading up to the championship, and I think this is my final thought, by the way.
Good.
For him to take this championship and run with it, like it's not. This ain't lackluster. Like
yeah.
And he's actually putting on some good match. That match with Seth Rollins before it was interrupted. It was a good match.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
And maybe because it was Seth in the ring, but the fact that
Seth could be in the
Jay hung with him, that's the difference.
Seth make you look good.
I mean, yes, Seth can make you look good if you hang with him. Like,
But he can make it look real bad.
He can do that too. He can make you look real bad too. But I'm just enjoying this run. I'm enjoying, and I hate to say this though, but it's almost Terry-like. Let me say this why.
Gotta get it out.
Yeah, it's just it's just how the crowd is reacting. The kids love this kid.
Yes,
I ain't talking about that.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's just they love him.
We're going down that road. Please don't tell nobody to take no vitamins, bro.
Oh no, I won't. Yeah, he better not. But I
Don't
think
do
even
it because it'll probably be worse for all of us in the same building. Don't do it.
Where you going? No, where you going?
No, put your book bag down.
Final thoughts?
Real simple. Y'all, WWE is about to catch a lot of backlash once this R-Truth thing hits. He's not gone yet. They're just not renewing his contract. So we don't know how long before his contract actually ends.
Sure.
So he may be around for a little bit longer.
For him to even put that out there, though.
I thought it was an April Fool's Day.
Yeah, everybody thought it was an April Fool's joke until I saw what Rhea Ripley said, oh, they not playing.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not playing. As far as like the landscape of what's going on right now, I really think everything is just it's taking too long to wrap up.
Mm.
We are supposed to be on all new feuds that are supposed to clash at WrestleMania next year.
Mm-hmm.
But we're steady now. Aside, John Cena aside, because we already knew this was his last year. But as far as everybody else, they're still continuing feuds from WrestleMania.
Yes. That's the
So
difference
we're not,
between
yeah,
Vince.
we're not following the normal program. So a lot of this is chaotic, and the way they are doing these call ups is chaotic.
Now I agree,
You're
but
not even going to do a draft. The
this
past 2 years, you saw
Right.
when they all the NXT stars sitting in the room.
Oh,
And they
wait, there's no draft?
first round, second pick, Carmelo Hayes. And
but
Mug
y'all,
stood up. Trick was champion. Gave him a hug. Told him to do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think they just getting away with everything Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
But the
But
draft,
some of the stuff
the way they had the draft the past 2 years, that wasn't Vince's twist.
But here's what I'm saying though.
they're trying to get away from Vince.
Here's what I'm realizing, that Triple H is a different guy.
He is.
And so what we've been used to and expected, that don't happen no more.
Plus 40+ years of the same.
Yeah,
I get
don't
it.
happen.
But that don't mean
I
it's
get it.
better.
The one thing that I've realized, if y'all ever peep it, there's a lot of Easter eggs, like
It
Marvel.
Yeah. Where they tell you what the story's
You
going to be
gotta
at the end.
you gotta pay attention to something like it be pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
Your girl Scarlett on a ladder
Mm-hmm.
while carrying a cross is giving the interview.
Isn't he in the qualifier this Monday?
That's who they need.
Easter egg.
That's who
That's
they
what
need.
they saying
That's
is
who
going
they
to
need
win.
to be.
Hey, they
Karrion
saying
Kross?
that Karrion Kross is the Thanos of WWE. Everything that he has predicted, messing with those wrestlers, playing with their head, has came true. They sitting up there saying that he's pretty much the inevitable.
But here's what's crazy. Y'all know Triple H is intentional.
Again.
So they didn't have. So if he's been saying it, Easter egg, because Triple H, maybe he's been pushing him. It's been the slow push, giving him the stuff to say. Because think about it, him saying that we ain't really gonna pay attention to Karrion Kross. Ain't nobody paying attention to what he's saying. But now, because of the stuff that he's been saying,
since that pipe bomb,
Triple H,
know what he's doing.
regardless of what we think, Triple H no dummy.
He's not.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
But look at it like
what they were saying, let Papa H cook.
Let him cook.
we can let you cook, and you can make your variation of a recipe, but you still got to follow the foundation.
Damn.
Does he? Yeah. I'm just saying for you, maybe.
Oh, I can go back and track how Logan Paul ended up with John Cena, but the average person watching, your question, why are they tag teaming?
I'm
Because it wasn't clear.
I'm just trying to figure out the way it happened.
Right, but if you go back and track,
Match.
see what I'm saying? But if you go back and track just before WrestleMania all the way up, you'll see where they connected.
Well, no, I know where they connected, but my problem is them connected ain't got nothing to do with them fighting Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. That's a whole another thing. But look, a match. You get a match. It's the Oprah of WWE. Y'all, this has been the Ring Report. We did it, y'all. We did it in the same room in an undisclosed location.
Parts unknown.
Parts unknown.
Parts unknown.
Island of relevancy. We're here. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much. This has been a blast. This is all week long. I've been with my cousins all weekend long. This has been fun, y'all.
Yes.
This the island of relevancy?
Yeah, that's it.
Y'all lied to me.
We are relevant. We are relevant.
Ow!
We appreciate y'all. Listen, comment, subscribe. Listen, we want your opinion. Chime in at any time. Share our stuff too. Share it.
Yes.
Give it to somebody. We're on Spotify. We're on Spotify.
Stop playing.
Yeah. YouTube, TikTok, X, Facebook. We got our website. Y'all, we love y'all. Till the next time. The Ring Report. Out.
Gracias.